Hey everyone, Lauren here from Color the Kitty and Stampin' Up as usual. So we're gonna get started, especially since I've got, people's upstairs playing with a puppy, making a lot of noise with TV time. Alright, so this project was leftover pieces from my Neverending Sci-Fi card class. So we're just gonna jump right in and assemble it. So first things first is 4 black pieces of paper. 2 of these are stuck together for some reason. Damn it. 4 of these, and they're all scored. So this is like a 3 by 6, I think. Let me remind myself. Yes, 3 by 6. They're scored 1.5 inches in on either side. So first things first is make the folds, because it's crucial to do the folds now. A lot easier versus later. And I'm just gonna make sure my screen is good, I hope. Alright, so I'm just making my folds. Just back and forth. And you can see I got a baggie of goodies here. Alright, so I've got one. I'll go the other way. Actually, I did not score that very well, did I? But that's okay. I'm having a heck of a time here. Come on. Just want to make sure it's right on the fold. Yeah, there we go. So there, 2 is done. And I got 3 and 4. Alright, that's 3rd. Then the 4th. Alright, so I've got all these folded, so I'm going to put 2 off to the side. And we got these 2. Let me remind myself how I built it. Go this way. So I'm going to put these almost touching. Hold on. Just trying to remember how to do this. Actually, I'm gonna do it the other way. Alright, this takes a little bit of planning. Alright, so then I'm going to put some adhesive in only the 4 corners, but only 1.5 inches less on each side. So at least we already know that. So then on this side, roughly 1.5 inches on. And I'm just using Stamp and Seal. And it's really crucial, because we almost goofed this on my class, but that's okay, is it has to be 1.5 inches. Alright, good enough. So then put these side by side, almost touching. Like, they can be touching, but it's highly suggested to try not to be touching. They can be, it's just, yes. And then take one of these and very careful. I'm going to lay the bottom first. We started that way. Now I'm turning this way. And then lay it on. I got one. And then lay the second one. So one is done. The bottom's done. And I gotta do the second. And I'm leaving a little bit of a gap between the 2. And there we go. Alrighty. So I just turned it this way. So then we're going to check our folds. So I'm going to open this up. And then fold. Because the point of never-ending card is it's supposed to never end. So just to reiterate, this is side 1. That's side 2. This is side 3, so keep folding. That's why it's crucial to, ahead of time, do a bit of the folding to help it along. That's side 3. And then flip again. Side 4. It'll make more sense once it's assembled, and in case they're overlapping slightly, just take scissors and give it a snip. But we'll work on that in a short. Actually, I can do that now, because they're slightly overlapping, and that's okay. So I'm just cutting a little sliver off the bottom. There we go. Alright, and then open again, and then back to the beginning. Okay, so there's that, and then there's a whole bunch of little pieces that we had for all this. So I'm going to take my envelope and dump it all on the side here. Oh, Poodles is really being a poodle. Alright, so I got lots of pieces happening, including some stars, but we'll get to the stars later. So, I'm going to start gluing some pieces. Oh, I'm out of seal. I'm out of seal. I'm out of glue. Shoot. We need some glue. I gotta find some glue. Shoot. Give me a moment. I gotta find some glue. Was not expecting that to happen. So I'll just find the regular seal. I hope. Maybe. I found the refill for the regular seal. I'm trying to find it. I found another adhesive. I can use this in the meantime. It's just the other one is hiding from me. Alrighty. I'll just use this for now, because it might take me a while to dig through. Uh-oh, the Poodles is here. Ah! Whoa! Hi, Poodle! You're getting big! Oh my goodness! Ah, it's attacking the Poodles! Holy shoot! Oh my god! Ah! It's attacking the Poodles! It's time for Buddy's performance. Alright, so I'm just gluing this on. And yes, it probably helps if I had the right glue. But I'm just using whatever it is I have here right now. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. It's a poodle fest. Alright, so I got that. And I gotta keep going. And then hopefully I can remember how to assemble this. So then I'm gonna need 4 of those. Oh my goodness! Alright, so then just keep gluing. It's Attack of the Poodles tonight. So the first panel is going to be all spacey. But yeah, I have been using the Stampin' Seals for a long time. This is the first time in a long time I've actually used this. I keep it as a backup because it's a good idea. Helps to have a backup. Alright, so this section is done for now, but we will come back to this at the end, I promise. Because we're going to add, oops, I put that on crooked. We're going to add planets and stars to this section. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. So then open up. Next up, let me get my sample out because I had to be careful my dog doesn't eat everything. Alright, so then next up we got these things. I'm just trying to find my pieces because I had cut so many pieces. So these are going to go in the corners, and it helps to kind of match them up. And I think this project is really cool. And I'm trying to keep them directional because it's pretty, it makes it more visually look better, in my opinion. Alright, and then, okay, we got that going. And then, to add a little bit of Star Wars-ness to it, we're going to put a bit of a desert scene happening, which I think is cute. And then for Tatooine, we're going to have the twin suns. And I should have a white circle here somewhere, which I do. A bit more whimsy to it. You can put them any which way you want. I'm just putting them wherever I feel like it. So there's the twin suns. Okay, and at this point we're going to move forward because we're going to fill this in next. So then open up, and I'm just going to open up my guide so I know where I'm at in this whole project. So here we're going to put, actually I'm just, ooh, Kitty has realized she's missing pieces. I am missing pieces. You know what? I am going to improvise. The original plan was to have the lightsabers, but this time I'm going to improvise. I'm going to put white pieces on here. That way there's a section in the card to actually write a message. Because I totally forgot that I messed up making the pieces for this. But that's okay. There. So I got a section to write a really cool message, and I can add some stuff. So I can actually add the planets. And then I'm going to add in the corners the lightsabers. So I should have a total of 4. So I'm going to flip them over. Hey, if you're watching, say hi. Let me know what you think of this. I think it's a fun card, personally. Alright, I've got that. And I hear the poodle's now chowing down after his zoomies, as I call it, zoomers. He's got the zoomies tonight. He didn't have it earlier, and I was surprised. And of course, then he's got zoomies once I sit down and do a class. Alright, so then we're going to come back to this in a little bit. And then we're going to open it again. And this is the back part, that's the last area of the card. And that's where we're going to have long time ago, galaxy far, far away. We've got those. Just seeing how it's laid out. Of course, I found a planet. And there we go. So more or less those go on there. So then keep gluing. Yeah, I changed my camera angles last week to put the camera a lot higher so we can hopefully see a lot better what's going on. Which I think makes a bit of a difference. Alrighty, so we got that, and one more. Then there's our backside. Alright, so let's see how this works. So, open again. Now that we've built the foundation, so we got the front, the first, the second, the third, the fourth. Alright, so down here, we're going to add planets and stars. I'm just going to try to assemble a few more materials. I'm going to quickly move a couple of things out of the way, because I kind of had to pull everything out, looking for stuffs. Alrighty. Gonna put my original off to the side. And I also had an envelope for this too, which we'll get to shortly. So I'm just gonna pull some stuffs around. This is the part where you need some scissors, which I had here somewhere. Alright, so then I like to first lay out the planets in some capacity. And I'm going to cut off what we have here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it'll work. I purposely used edges because I really wanted to. And then, yeah, these planets are from the stargazing suite that we have with Stampin' Up, which is really, really cool. Alright, so I've got those so far. And then while I'm at it, I can lay in some stars. It just helps to lay everything out first, so I have an idea where things are going to go. So that's a good start. Hey, Jenny. You remember this. Yeah, it was really cool. Alright, so I'm going to put that one. Again, I have a thing for using edges, apparently. Okay, I got that. I'm going to cut one more planet for now. I'm going to stick that one up there. Alright, it's a good start. And then I get some stars happening. I've got a few more. Of course, I had like a star on the table, but I'm like, oh wait, that's ink from before. Yeah, we'll do this again. I'm just not sure when or what the plan will be, but even like a nice floral card could be really cool. Alrighty, and I feel like it needs something else. I've got 2 more stars I can use from this baggie. Alright, there we go. So I gotta start gluing all this down. It does help if you have some glue dots. And of course, I ran into my stamp and seal tonight. I think I have a refill somewhere. I just gotta find it later. So I'm using my old adhesive. Which has proven to be a bit of a challenge. Of course, I got stuck to my finger. Alright, got that one. And I gotta get this one. I still got lots of planets left over because I'm going to do a little more planets on the inside this time. Alrighty, so now I gotta do some stars. And grab some glue dots. A couple of the big stars, I can still use this. Alright, now the rest will be glue dots, which I just had a moment ago. And I had a pokey stick here somewhere, and actually, I believe, I should know, but I think I ordered, because I can't remember right now, the new take your pick tool. So this stick will be retiring soon, which I'll still use it from time to time. But yeah, I'm excited to get the new, for me it's new, take your pick tool, which is going to be a lot of fun to use. So I'm looking forward to that. So I made an order on yesterday, and it's actually already shipped. So Stampin' Up! Is on the ball this week, which is really good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the take your pick tool. Alright, getting there. One at a time. Well, that one is glued on. Wasn't sure. I'm just using my nails as I go for part of this. It's not on very well. There we go. Get that glue dot cap out of the way. Another one. And a couple more. And all these stars, half of these are from a hole punch. The other half are dies from the Stargazing Suite. So the little stars are actually current. These ones are not, unfortunately. But they're still really cool. Just trying to pick it up. Sometimes the grease on fingers, like the oils, helps pick up stuff. So I'm kind of relying on that. There we go. So the front is done. Alright. So we're going to open it up. And I'm going to leave this blank for now because I like this the way it is. But I'm going to keep going. And then because I kind of changed up the layout a little bit tonight, I'm going to take some planets and put them in here. Just to add a little bit more interest. So I'm going to purposely go right to the edge. Why not? And I want another big planet. which I know kind of takes away from the space of writing a message, but I just still think it's cool. So if I go back a moment, that's kind of cool. Kind of works together, doesn't it? Alrighty. So then there, I'm going to open up again. I got to put some planets on here as well. Alright, I've got that one. Come on. I'm trying to get it to go here. Alright, I got some adhesive on there. So I'm just gonna stick that down there. Why not? I got a little sliver of a planet here. And then because I got the adhesive hanging over the edge, I'm just going to fold it back to the desired spot. Just going to add something there. And then I'm going to do one more. Then I'm going to flip through and see if I need to add anything else. Just gives it something a little different. I think that looks good. Just a little bit of color here and there. Alright, so let's go back to the beginning. And let's see if this is working properly, which it is. So that looks really cool. And we got this. And you know what? I think it's great. I think just the way it is effective. Alrighty, so then we got a little more to go here. What I also included with this card class, this was actually a non-stamping card class, if you can believe that. I'm just going to move some of these pieces around because I want to keep those planets. I still had a couple more planets here, but I didn't really need them. All right, so I'm gonna pull. I have some envelopes. So in the meantime, actually, I'm gonna use this baggie for the leftover planets to use for a future project. So I still got a bit of that paper left. So then I included options in the class for 2 different envelopes. We got a plain white envelope, which I'll just show. This I already folded ahead of time. Hey Dan, thanks for watching. So I just already had these folded ahead of time because I have a board that can help make the envelopes. So I'm just going to prep both of them for the sake of, I might as well. So take each side, like the top. So in this case, it's the top and the bottom. So then I can fold the right one. That way that creates the base of the envelope. And I've got this one left over to be able to put this project in. I haven't tried mailing these envelopes yet, so I don't recommend them yet, but it's something I gotta figure out. So that's that one. So it's really the same thing with this one. So this is again the stargazing paper. Like, look how beautiful this is. I just decided, you know what? Let's use this paper. So this is really cool. And I think I know who I'm going to give this card to. It just occurred to me. And I love the inside orange as well. So same thing I just did a moment ago is put some adhesive, fold that, fold this, and there is a very beautiful envelope for a birthday boy. And then this card should fit in. It should. Yep. I got something in my mouth apparently. Actually, I'm gonna go the other way. You know what? It just barely fits. Nice. I think I might have put it a little tight. Just realized that now, these envelopes. Oopsie. Just gotta work them a little. Yeah, I might have put them a hair tight. Oh well. Oh boy. Yep, there we go, there we go. Almost, the star was in the way. There we go. There, fits beautifully. There is our project. So that's one. And we got the second envelope. And then we got this one. Let's see if it's going to go in. It should. If not, we got problems. Okay, this one's cooperating a little better. Go figure. Except for the starsies. Starsies and planets. Come on. There we go. There we go. I have two beautiful cards ready to go. Anybody want one? I actually have a third one. If anybody really wants one, I can send you one. This is the original. I put a little baby Yoda on it, so let's do the folds. I think this is the... No, it goes either way. This is how it goes. This is the original one I made, which is really cool. It is really cool. There we go. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Feel free to contact me with any questions. Poo, 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 pew, pew, pew. Okay, I'll send you one, Dan. Actually, Dan, your birthday card is already in the mail. I just mailed it this week, by the way. But yeah, I'll send you one. I'll have to find proper mailing envelopes because I got envelopes here. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's just I haven't really tried mailing these yet, so I'll get to it. But yeah. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. I'm going to go because my partner wants to run some errands because he was waiting on something that didn't happen. Alrighty, have a great night everyone. Have fun, and yeah, I love Star Wars, as you can kind of tell. Alright, have a good night. Actually, where's my mouse? It's here somewhere. Me and my disorganized desk.